Hey guys, back again. Now I've got something I want to read and we'll have a chat at the end. I do not consent to being placed on a slow kill torture list for experimentation and financial gain. I do not consent to heavy 24/7 surveillance, whether it be at home or out in the community. I do not consent to the hacking of all my devices for the purposes of eavesdropping, voyeurism, or malicious black hat activity. I do not consent to having both sonic and microwave weapons used on me with deadly intent. I do not consent to being implanted with any and or experimental technology. I do not consent to being drugged or gassed. I do not consent to a vicious smear campaign, the defamation putting me in grave danger. I do not consent to the ongoing noise campaigns and harassment in my neighbourhood. I do not consent to the vehicle harassment and attempts to damage myself and my vehicle. I do not consent to the constant home invasions. I do not consent to being treated second class by every department and service I utilise. Now, YouTube is my only voice. YouTube and platforms like it are my only voice. I've of course gone to different departments, ombudsman, police, lawyers, and of course they're not going to help. I went to IBAC, which is the Independent Broad-Based Anti-Corruption Commission. That's who you go to if you suspect police are corrupt. I rang them twice, emailed them twice. The time I hit send on the second email, my house was gassed immediately after sending that email. I'll put that at the end of the video. It won't show up on 360p if I was to show it now. Now, I want on the record, basically that I do not consent, as they are trying to steal my identity and turn me into someone that I'm not. Now, I appear dishevelled and, my face is marked up. I've got chronic sleep deprivation. I look a right mess at times. I'd like to say that I'm not a drug addict. I don't condone drugs. I haven't had a drink even for 3 months, as I want my head to be as clear as possible while I are in the program. I'd like to say that I'm mentally stable. I'm highly intelligent, believe it or not. I have a solid work history. I'm very well trained. I have many accolades. I'm not pumping myself up, but just telling the truth. I'm well adjusted. I'm thoughtful, caring, responsible. I don't harbour a grudge against the perpetrators or the people instigating this program. I want them brought to justice legally. I will not strike out against them. I will not harm myself. I'm not suicidal. I'm not into self-harm. And I want to live long enough to see this program end. Now, I will be driving up to another state over Christmas to visit a TI friend of mine. And no doubt the attempts on my life will continue. So I want that on the record in case anything bizarre happens. I'm also having a fairly strong feeling that this thing's coming to an end. Worldwide, when you talk to people, they've really upped the attacks and I don't think they can contain this for too much longer. It's going to boil to the surface, I think. I think they're thinking of a way uh, to tell the world themselves, possibly. They're in damage control, you know. I honestly think that it's going to end. You may disagree, but I firmly believe that this thing's going to end, and sooner rather than later. Yeah, it would be fantastic to get all my rights back, you know. Be able to just live my life, because I've been stripped of every right possible and just treated horribly, and I've never deserved it. I'm not a bad bloke, you know. Also not mentally ill, mentally abused, more like it. Anyway, I just wanted to get that on the record, because they really seem to be trying to shut me up, and I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to get louder. I don't learn too well. Yeah, but I just want it on the record that I'm in a good place since getting away from family and friends with, you know, nefarious thoughts in mind. I'm in a good place, and I wish to keep living. I just wish the conditions were better. Anyway, I love you all. Keep fighting, guys. This is the time. This is it. There's something brewing, I believe, so make your noise, you know. Anyway, I love you all. I've gone off on a rant, but yeah, I had to say all that. All right, guys. See you later. I love you. Bye.